It's official now, folks. GameStop has announced one of the most expected and awaited news that I believe has the potential of ending this whole thing, this whole shenanigans, this whole manipulation, this whole circus happening around the trading stocks of both AMC and GameStop, a bunch of others, by the way. Now, if you haven't heard by now, you should have. GameStop has announced that they are doing a 4-to-1 split that will be, officiating as of July 18, and trading will take place post split around July 22nd. Um, this is very, very mind blowing based on the potential it has on bringing down the other side, the short selling side. So the company announced on Wednesday that it plans to split its stock 4-to-1. So shareholders of record, if you are a shareholder of GameStop stock on close of business on July 18, you will receive 3 additional shares for every share owned via a stock dividend. Whew. The additional shares will be distributed on July 21st, and GameStop will begin trading on a split adjusted basis on July 22nd. All right. So for every single share, if you own GameStop stock, as of record of July 18, you will receive, 30 additional shares via stock dividend. Why is this so important? Let's, highlight a keyword here. The keyword here is for every share owned via a stock dividend. Here's the thing, folks. The reason why stocks, the stock price of AMC and GameStop have been trading way below fair value. I mean, I'm not even talking about short squeeze value. I'm just talking about fair value. It's been because of the significant, incredible, humongous amount of fake shares. The shorts and the hedges had to create, how to go overboard in order to manufacture, in order to counterfeit, in order to maintain the price and bringing down at the levels we're seeing right now. You know, now that we have a stock split, the thing with stock split is you don't pay a dividend to a fake share. You know, if I do a recall, you know, in order to pay a dividend, I need to pay a dividend to people owning the real shares. And for people owning the real shares, usually what happens is those who borrowed, those shares in order to short the stock have to return them to the lender who actually own the real shares and will receive the dividend based on that. Now, the good thing which we need to pay attention to here is in order to force a recall amount of shares from the borrowers to the lenders, there is no heads up necessary at all. Like the lenders, all of these institutions above us who came in for the lending fee don't have to give any sort of heads up to the shorts prior to recalling all of those shares. So that will create a significant amount of covering process, which I believe will be in dozens and dozens and dozens of millions of shares to be bought out by the covering process. When you add to that the fact that GameStop and AMC are trading in tandem, and AMC is now about to report earnings, and the CEO told us that, hey guys, you need to read in between the lines here because I might have something surprising. I might have something hidden underneath my sleeve when it comes to pouncing the shorts. Is it going to be a buyback program? Is it going to be another dividend, payment? Is it going to be something, like an NFT dividend? Is it going to be a stock split? We don't know. The thing is, with what is coming up from GameStop starting July 22nd, by the end of the month, I'm expected a huge buying pressure based off of this news because it's going to start first with share recall. And that share recall is going to initiate a covering process that's going to be so huge that is going to force some of the shorts to cover because they need to get out because they are running out of shares to use. When you add to that the cost of borrowing, which has jumped, 400%. When you add to that the current market conditions, when you add to that a lot more things that we already discussed in this play and on this channel, man, I totally can be but more bullish as we get into the later end of July, especially as we have August 4th earnings coming for AMC stock. So bunch of news, bunch of good drivers, bunch of news, catalysts that are coming into the mix that are potentially going to bring us in, maybe new highs. Nobody knows because this is a ticking bomb. This is what something that has the potential of definitely closing out every business matters when it comes to AMC and GameStop. So I'll be looking out for these folks. But as we know, nothing is guaranteed, especially with these two plays, because we are not out of surprises, especially with the other camp, especially with the other side being, as they are. All right. So let's just be as usual. We hope for the best, but we are prepared for the worst. And that's it. We just wait patiently. We've been doing this for the last 2 years. No reason not to do that for the last additional 2 or 3 months. If we need to have the money we are entitled to because we earn this money. Yeah, we did.